Yo, what's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here, and we are back. We're checking out, doing a little reaction here to PlayStation State of Play, June 4th, 2025. This is going to be a good one. I'm excited to see what they show today. Alright, 10 seconds. What we get, this is going to be a 40+ minute showcase, and we'll go from there. What's up? Okay, capture on PS5. Crazy there. No idea what we're checking out here.
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves. Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away. I'm facing my fears, not backing away.
No idea what that is.
We're touching skin to skin, the bodies that we're in. We're feeling everything, we're only human. No superheroes can save us all in the end. We'll break away with it, we're only human. Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat.
I haven't seen that game in a long time. That was like a PSP game. Bringing it back.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。よくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
All right.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
A weird showcase. They've kind of started out very like underwhelming.
Getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Oh.
There you are. All better.
Oh my gosh, we haven't seen this game in ages.
You patched me up.
Yeah, I thought Capcom canceled this or something.
I am DI03367. They are
Whoa,
pragmatic
whoa,
creators.
hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
PlayStation makes one genre of game. Man takes little girl somewhere.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Oh boy.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Yeah, Pragmata. Okay. Well, it's cool to actually see some gameplay after all these years.
Hey, D.I.
Yeah, we can't say
said
man
I
takes
am
a little girl someplace.
Okay. Look,
But that's
how
their
about we call
genre.
you
They're like, yeah,
Diana?
yeah. You gotta take this girl somewhere.
Anna?
Sorry. 2026. It's real. Yeah, sure it is. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know, it looks pretty. Looks like a pretty game. There's gonna have to be more to it than just shooting things and dodging. I guess we'll see.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay.
Oh
I'll get it.
no.
Curry time.
Romeo! Romeo, stay with me.
Oh no.
The guy. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this
Still
just
eating
in
your
case.
arm.
The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Oh no. Man, some of these games they're showing are just awful.
From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Oh boy. What if every game plays like a Souls-like looter shooter? Dang. Fancy particle effects, right?
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Maybe?
That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
Yeah, maybe is a crazy way to drop an ad.
皆さんこんにちは。
Be like, maybe.
グラスオッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえいえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスオッパーの久々の新作ロミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですか、かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Yeah, it looks like Doom goes live at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Will be keeping an eye out for that.
サクコ、
Oh,
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
じゃあね。
裏切り
this is
者。
our Silent Hill. F. First time they've ever left the States, you know? The first entry in Japan.
足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回ってるし。いや、
Ooh, we get some gameplay. Maybe. Very mannequin. Like our clothes take damage too? Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and watch this. That's crazy.
ひなこ、どこにいるの？ひなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。
Yikes, that's creepy.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。
Oh, not the school.
暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
Uh-oh. Wow.
裏切り者。
It looks interesting. September 25th. Okay. See here.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This
Interesting art style.
Test the limits of your courage.
Got
You
like
will
a
face horrors
Metroidvania.
beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Oh my gosh. Is it co-op or is it just a companion that you have? Probably just a companion, huh? And we got customization.
With me!
Very Castlevania, right?
Tonight, we start our mission.
And look at PlayStation already trying to get me to pre-order. Oh, that's Bloodstained. Man, I knew that looked familiar. I just didn't think they'd ever make another Bloodstained game.
So you've come, dogs of the church.
Well, I mean, they're doing what Castlevania
Right
won't,
into the
you know?
palm of my hand.
Making more new games. And Castlevania's just left sitting there to rot.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years,
Oh my god.
but the situation here is critical.
Another anime game.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Digimon Story Time Spring.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably.
We can do this together.
Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what
The most random
you really don't know
quotes.
anything about the digital world?
We have been
I never
enemies for
got
years
into
now, but this is the
Digimon.
first time the
I was
Titans
always
have launched an
Pokemon.
attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Kinda interesting
world
to
on
see
this
it
end
come
is
back
running out of
after
time.
like what, like 20
if
years?
the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
This game looks,
That egg is very important!
it's not for me, but interesting.
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
It can't protect anyone.
We must protect the world from them.
Nintendo
For this
needs to
purpose
get
and this purpose
Pokemon
alone
unlocked.
were you
They
born.
need
That
that
thing opens
proper,
and will be swarmed by Digimon.
proper graphics and gameplay.
Everything's riding on you.
They've been slipping.
Into the
We
future!
must fulfill our mission. Agent,
It looks like Digimon's coming back. October 3rd. All right, we got some games coming out this year, right? Nice man, you got chill, bro.
Abandon not your
Jesus.
way with children of Ivalice,
You get a
but
little
deliver us from our
peace and
sins,
quiet here.
that we might know salvation.
Let's do.
If you feel wronged, blame
we go.
yourself or the father.
Oh my God! It's
Why walk
tactics.
this
It's
path of
finally.
subterfuge and
How fancy
conflict?
tactics?
The
We're doing
powerful
it.
must rule the weak.
Is it War of the Lions?
Heavens fall upon your crown.
Hey, this is huge.
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Are they doing voice
ends
acting
now.
too? Are they doing voice? The Ivalice Chronicles. Okay.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make
Are
a
they
whistle with
really
the
doing
local
voice
farmers?
acting? Classic version, enhanced version interface, additions to the story, fully voice dialogue, and more. 9:30. Oh, come on.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to
That's
PS5
huge.
later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final
Yep,
Fantasy
I loved
Tactics:
it.
The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include two
Oh
versions
my
of the
God,
original
I
PlayStation
love this
Classic.
game. I had this
The
on my
enhanced version,
PSP.
which features improved graphics,
Appreciate those
fully
li-
voiced
likes,
dialogue,
Ashley.
refined gameplay,
Dude,
and much
voice
more. As well as
dialogue?
the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
Yes. Oh my God.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it
I need
out.
to see if this game is
there
PS5
this
exclusive or.
Toilet? Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, I
Main
don't see
character
him.
Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make
You,
even the
Aaron,
simplest
pre-ordering.
progress.
Yeah, right?
It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh no, he found it even without a map.
I'm
The
not
best
finding
toilet on
any
the
info about the
Oh,
game
good.
yet. I think because they just announced
Definitely check
it.
this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
I was just curious because PlayStation won't let you know. They won't be like, oh, this is also on PC and Xbox. I just want to know everywhere it is.
Hirogami is a unique action
Yeah,
adventure
just more of
title
those
from
games
Bandai
where it's
Namco
like,
Studios, Singapore.
you know, the climbing game and the, I don't know, it's just
In this
annoying.
journey to save your origami
Annoying
home,
streamer
you'll
games,
transform
yeah.
into paper shapes with distinct abilities,
Paper shapes?
including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy
Origami
armadillo,
frog.
and a powerful ape.
Make this stuff?
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this
Hirogami.
summer.
No.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shot series has
We'll
been with
make
PlayStation
Tunic.
from the
Nah,
very
I think
beginning,
it's a different
and its latest
studio.
installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever.
It does look similar though.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's
Pac-Man.
iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Oh my god.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Everybody's Golf.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
Yeah, this looks cool.
From
Old
the
school.
makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a
Let's see
demon
if I have
uprising.
this written down.
And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring
How do I
guest
have
composers
this on
from
my
the original
calendar?
series.
Maybe it was the Shinobi game?
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Oh my gosh.
From the game Bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully
Oh
plan
yeah, I
your
was
ascent
curious
up a
about
deadly
this
mountain.
one. I have the demo for this. I just
Manage
hadn't had
balance
time
and
to play
stamina
it.
to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Like, I guess you control each of her individual limbs as she climbs.
You can
It's
give it a
kinda
try
weird.
yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Oh, the demo's been on PC for a while, but yeah, I guess it's coming to PlayStation.
That's all from
That's
us. But there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
Minty,
We knew
Cowabunga.
that we were onto something.
Or were they bringing back Mortal Kombat
It
stuff?
was such a shock to see this game.
You gonna get
I was
an
like, I can't
MK
believe this game
collection?
exists.
What about Shaolin Monks? That's the one we're really
became something that added to the mystique of
about.
Mortal Kombat fatality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
It's just gonna be the traditional fighting games, huh? Okay, console and handhelds.
There was no
Rollback
template
netcode?
to make the
Oh my
games
god.
It's a bit of the Wild West.
Imagine
Every
playing
part
those
of that
games
game
online.
is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
There's Ed Boon on the right.
Flawless victory.
No Shaolin Monks though. Gonna And leave us praying for them to bring that game back. What are we cooking here? Oh, it's a fighting pad or something? Yeah. $200. Probably.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert
Ooh,
formation.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
That guy? No, he's close.
Yes.
Where did he go?
Got the croc mask on.
Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
I love it.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Ocelot Duel. Fury.
You won't get away from me.
Yes. Oh my god, that was so epic.
What's the matter?
Sorrow.
Over here.
And
Go back to your own world. See you in
whoa. Last fight with Volgan.
What the?
Yeah, Delta Snake Eater. And the monkeys from Ape Escape. And the banana camouflage.
Gotcha.
That's new. This also looks new. My god. 828. I don't know what that is. Interesting.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with
Be on the
humankind's
28th?
never-ending
Is that what I
dreams.
have? Yeah, August 28th.
Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Team Ninja! What are they cooking?
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of a rat.
I know what this is, but like, what are they doing with it? New game? Is it DLC? Is it a compilation?
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Whoa. Oof. Okay. Oof. Yeah, dude, they're second to none on the designs.
To have entered the depths of hell.
It's Neo 3. Holy shit. I was like, there's no way. It's like like a Neo 2 re-release or something.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。
No
戦
way.
国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオ3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追
Neo
加、
3.
より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。
I haven't even played Neo 2 because I was
ステージ
trying
も
to
オープン
finish
フィール
Neo
ドとなり
1.
探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が
Oh,
大幅にアップ
everything's
しています
open now. Okay.
本日よりPlayStation 5で
A
体験版も
demo?
配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見
Oh
をいただければと思いま
no.
す。
Oh no.
2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Demo for a game that comes next year? What? What are you guys doing? Man, Can't do this to me.
No one knows
Hang on.
how old the city really is.
PlayStation never
me,
tells you if
it's all
something's
I've
on
ever known.
PC. They just leave it ambiguous. Yeah, see, they have Neo 1 and 2. Yeah, they
I
don't
was
have 3
raised
up
in this
yet.
city's shadow,
Uh,
free to take whatever I need to survive.
Is this Thief? This is Thief! But in VR?
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures.
Thief was like, what, like
Locked
20...
away, waiting to be
14,
found,
2016, something like
waiting
that.
to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
14 maybe?
I thought I was dead. And who are you?
Legacy of Shadow. And it doesn't have our main guy. New character.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a
Makers
cure,
of Road
but she's keeping
96.
it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Market
Oh
Land
my
seems
gosh,
a bit
this
tense
game's a
today.
little too
I heard
colorful.
something happened with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Another player.
Ever since the
It's
Great
a
Flood, Elend,
PvPvE
my dear
extraction
planet,
shooter.
has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you
Now other
Tidewalkers are
players
all
will take
connected.
everything from you as well.
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Choose who you follow. So you can see how other players play through the game.
Please, help me.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Eyes up tomorrow. February 24th. Kind of interesting.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh my gosh. Memories go, memories stay. What are you doing?
My old man always said to me, he told me to get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship. Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. it straight. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? I have no idea. I guess what Assassin's Creed couldn't pull off. I don't know. Looks very eerily similar to Sea of Thieves. Yep, this looks a lot like Journey. Dolphins. Everything is the ocean. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater meets Journey. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cool. August 19th, huh?
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and The Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that one. That
the PlayStation
cool.
Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Wow.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock
Still
and the
gonna
US.
make that show?
Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
That's a good one.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th.
Classic.
Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
Interesting.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Animated Hitman
Always
show?
at odds with authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target.
New Bond.
Let's give him one.
Tom Cruise is James Bond.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
Okay.
We're facing a situation
been
with the
cooking.
utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
I.O. is cooking.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Third person action adventure. I think I.O.'s done it.
Every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Playing On Her Majesty's Secret Service theme?
Headhunting.
Old. Okay. They're cooking. And I.O.'s been working on that for years.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
2026, huh? Gameplay reveal this summer.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young aircrewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status.
That's cool.
Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Yeah, based on what they've done for Hitman, they could really make something out of this. They tell more stories. Guess we'll see. Oh, there's Ghost of Yote here.
You're still with me?
What? You get a little doggo friend? Kind of. Gameplay deep dive in July. Yeah, I do kind of not really like. Didn't live up to my expectations.
君のことは親友だと思っている
I'd like to see it improve,
が、やるしかないようだな。
We got some Marvel
ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。
What are we doing here? Oh my god, it's a fighting game.
任せてちょうだい。パンチ。私の名前の通り、マーベラス。
Is Marvel coming in? Spider-Man?
スパイダーマンだ。スパイリーセンス。
Spidey sense! Oh my god, that's so lame. Could you imagine if he said Spidey sense all of this? Oh, there's Star-Lord, okay. Oh my god.
俺様の名はスターロード。胸に刻んでおきな。
Ghost Rider? Go? Oh, Dr. Doom. Inside Cogwell's gym. No coincidence. Storm.
たとえ人々に嫌われていても、私は世界を守る。さあ、耐えられるかしら。
4v4 tag team? Oh my god, what? That's too much. 4v4 is crazy.
正義のためにこれが私のとっておきだ。
More questions. Everyone gets an ultimate.
我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない。
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ。
Okay, 2026. Oh, and that one they said PC, but all the other ones are like they don't. They got a really cool art style for that one.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、
Yeah, what was with the
予定合わ
VCR,
せて行
man?
ったん
Like
で
that
すけ
was
ど、
crazy.
ちょっと飲んでる中で、実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを
I was like, I'm not
作ってみないかと
rewinding anything.
いうような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなっていう不安もあり。
Stuff out to more developers instead of only letting one or two. Like we can have more than one Marvel game at
the
the same time.
inspiration
Like,
for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, we had to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with
the
you
early
to
2000s,
do this really
late
great
90s.
collaboration.
You didn't
Would
know
be
that there was
interested?
a whole
When they named the developer,
Marvel
that really
games
perked
of
up our
every
ears.
genre.
It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
And we're still not there to be
本当に
fair.
作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel
it's like,
IP.
why haven't we had
and
more
what
Marvel
came up was
versus
something that
Capcom,
went beyond that.
Didn't like Infinite.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時に
Haven't had
は
Ultimate
なんとな
Alliance
くマイケルさんの反応は
But
あん
then
まり
again,
芳しくなかった
dropping Ultimate
印象が
Alliance
あっ
3 on the
て
Switch
まあ
was a
何がまずい
mistake.
のかなっていろいろこうやっぱり
They should
直接
drop
話
that
してい
everywhere.
くうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって
Damn.
I remember personally the
detail.
first time I saw Iron Man.
Yeah, they
was
could be
really
doing
when
Marvel
I felt
everything. They
we
could
had
be
something
doing
special.
なので今回のアイアン
Side-scrollers
マンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけどもかなりこ
Open
う
world
日本らしい
action,
アークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので
Midnight
マーベルの
Suns, you know?
皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて
Some Midnight
あこれなん
Suns
だみたい
too.
ないう感じで
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race.
But all we get
mixed
now
with
is
a
mobile
brick
games,
house.
and maybe
And
the
fact that they
occasional
added anime
fighting
mech
game and
elements to him just
Spider-Man
felt
game,
really
and that's
naturally
it.
at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is
And-
from Japan to the world.
and
really
never try
trying to
making
take
games
not just
about
the
other
IP, but gameplay
characters like
mechanics
Cap
and say,
or
what
Iron
can we
Man.
really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that
And
to
do
the
any
global
more X-Men
platform.
まあ
Legends, you know?
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけどまあ本当にやっぱり強調
This
す
looks
べきは
really cool.
まあ格闘ゲーム
God,
の
look at
チ
those
ーム
combos,
バトルの
man.
中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだと
4 on
いうところと
4
When
is
Arc looks at these Marvel
wild.
characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4.
You had to
And
go
in doing
bigger.
so,
You
we
had to
found
do
a lot of unique
4v4.
and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
まあ今回4対4というまあ革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just
Yeah.
been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games.
I'm
they
horrible
never
at
get to
fighting
experience
games,
this
so-
level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working.
I'm horrible
with
at
these
fighting
two
games,
great
so I could
fighters.
never play
それは
this.
決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、それぞれの強い思いの中で
I'm never gonna be good at this type of
いいゲ
game.
ームにしてファンに届けよう
But
と
I do have
The
fun
three
playing it
companies
in
have come
single
together
player.
to do this,
A
and,
lot of fun.
I think we really are going to make something magical
The genre
here.
can
こ
be
のタイト
really
ルですね
fun, but
まだまだ開発途中ではありますが
That's
続々
frustrating.
とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますしキャラクター以外の
Yeah, they're
コンテン
talking
ツと
really
いうところ
loud.
も今後いろい
Content
ろ出ていくと思い
outside
ま
of
す
just the
今しばらく
characters.
楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います
Interesting.
Stay tuned.
Okay, we had that crank. Yeah, I would like to see more characters and more levels and stuff like that. Yeah, I really like Injustice. That's what I want to see. I want to see Injustice ditch evil Superman and build up to something else.
You're still with me?
Yeah. It's going to be disappointing if that's all they're going to do is just those characters. 'Cause that's not a lot. That's like, what, like 8 or something? Not very many characters. Alright, we're gonna jump back to a couple of these announcements. There's a couple I want to go back and check out. Yeah, the James Bond game. Metal Gear Solid. Neo 3. Pretty good showcase. Yeah, Silent Hill F. Pragmata looked pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Okay, so let's do a quick little recap here. Let's see. Yeah, Yeah, right here, Silent Hill F. Right here.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Did she actually say that, you traitor? Or is she just hearing it? So usually Silent Hill games are about like the main character like learning something, learning from mistakes or some sort of wrongdoing that they're, you know, seeking some sort of forgiveness for. And we'll just have to play the game and see like what all the symbolism means and the whole design. So first off, we're seeing these like mannequin creatures that bleed, but they also appear to have like sagging mannequin skin, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Wolverine for a long time. Okay, and we see several different weapons too. Like one of the common ones here, enemies obviously got the knife, but she gets out the pipe, and then we see like damage to the clothing, which is not really something that we've seen a lot, but it's definitely one way to show damage. Okay, hang on. I think that was a new weapon right there. Right here? No, maybe it was just a pipe. Yeah, so it looks like we're seeing like an advancement of the combat from, say, the Silent Hill 2 remake. But it's also reminding me a lot of Homecoming. Homecoming had really good combat. I don't know what this is. This is like a puzzle or something. She pulls out whatever that is. But then the puppet like comes to life. Everything kind of has a mask on. And it looks like we do get a knife at some point. So knife and a pipe. Light source. Pretty cool. I have no idea. That's crazy. It looks really good though. You traitor. I mean, that's some bold talk right there. Then we see Bloodstained return. Okay, we gotta jump back in here.
Like no salvation.
Yeah, freaking Final Fantasy Tactics coming back after what, like over 25 years? Like they missed the anniversary, and they're finally doing it.
Abandon not your way with children of
This is a PS1 game that they did a PSP remaster with, you know, new stuff.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this
My
path
God,
of
putting in voice acting on this game that was like so heavily like text heavy is really crazy for them to actually pull this off.
Must rule.
Yeah, here's the jobs and the job classes. You got the knight, you got the cleric. Yeah.
It is our duty.
And of course, scrolling through all the characters on the battlefield.
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
I can't believe they did the voice acting.
Do you remember?
It's shocking
when your father showed us how to make a whistle
that they would
blade of
even bother that type of effort. Okay, so the classic version is the original with the renowned War of the Lions translation. And the enhanced version features a renewed interface, extensive additions and adjustments to the story, fully voiced dialogue, and much more. Both versions included. That's huge. Dude, that cooked. On Fantasy Tactics.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Okay, just a couple other things we wanted to look at.
Release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first
Mortal
look at
Kombat
Final Fantasy
Collection,
Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles.
Fight Pad. Okay, we gotta
The game
double
will
check
include 2 versions
Metal
of
Gear. Yeah, you got the Fight Pad. Yeah, we gotta run through Metal Gear Solid Delta. Sneak Eater. Yeah, you got your other dudes.
That guy?
Dude, we got the one of the few glimpses that we've seen of the mountain area where you don the desert camo.
I know he's close.
All the climbing segments. We got the alligator mask on, using that to hide. Dodging the traps. This is new. So you're gonna be able to get like dirty and muddy and like covered in stuff, and depending on where you are, that may actually make your camouflage state even better. Because if you know something about this game, you have to change your camouflage based on the area that you're in order to just like completely blend in with the grass or the trees or the rocks, whatever you're next to, and trying to blend in with. So really cool. Okay, this is him sneaking around there. Yes, when he gets the disguise, the Rykov disguise, and he's behind him right there. And he's even got the Solid Snake like ID badge there. Yep, cardboard box.
It's a revolution.
The iconic duel against freaking. Hang on, let me go back. The graphics look really good. They did a good job.
It's a revolution.
Freaking Revolver Ocelot there. The origins. You got all the different boss fights.
Won't get away from me.
Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to
Oh, the end sniper duel is gonna be crazy. The motorcycle chase with Eva. The Volgan boss fight. The Shagohod. Dude, look at the Volgan fist fight. 10 out of 10. And it looks like they changed some of the Ape Escape crossover. Like in the original game, you were just supposed to like find the monkeys and you get the banana camouflage. But it looks like you may get like a banana, like a gun. Because that gun was like a weird bright color. Oh, I have no idea what they're doing there, but yeah. August 28th. Oh, that's a ghillie suit. Wait, what? So the ghillie suit turned into rocks. That's got to be some sort of like unlockable enhancement. And the guard didn't even know what's up. That's crazy.
Spirit stones.
Yeah, the next thing,
Shining stones
Neo
imbued
3,
with
man. Like
humankind's never-ending dreams.
the demo for Neo 3.
Since time immemorial.
And then I think last thing we want to
power
double
has
check
been
is the James
the
Bond thing.
impetus for human wars.
I can't believe they're doing Neo 3. feels like it's come around very quickly.
Such an ominous atmosphere.
Then again, it's been a little bit since Neo 2 dropped, but I guess they're changing the formula, going from like a level, like mission-based formula to more of an open world type of approach, which, I mean, some of their mission design, like hub worlds, was
here is my answer.
Was incredibly open, like pretty large areas, and some of those missions would take hours to explore the whole area and defeat all the enemies and find all the secrets. But yeah, the fact is that they're going open world is makes me think of Rise of the Ronin as well. Very similar in some ways. Yeah, they haven't showed where winds meet in a while. That's a totally different game from this. This is more of a traditional Souls-like with higher speed action adventure type stuff. But yeah, definitely something in its own lane.
Tokugawa.
And this is one of the games that Ghost of Tsushima steals a lot of its combat from. And I'd say they did all right. It wasn't incredible, but
戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオ3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、
Ninja
新たに忍者
style
ス
in
タイルを追
addition
加、
to the
より
samurai.
多彩な戦
Yeah,
闘を楽しめます。
yeah, because they always had
ス
like
テージ
the
もオープンフィールドとなり、
Kusarigama and
探
all
索や
that.
攻略の自由度や
As
没
I
入
do
感
my
が大幅
Shinobi
にアップ
builds.
しています。本日よりPlayStation 5で体験版も配信いたしますの
Can't believe there's a
で、
demo.
ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければ
Might
と
have
思
to
い
go
ます。
download that demo.
2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
26. Huge W. Crazy. Alright, let's look at the James Bond announcement. Because I think that was really the only other, like...
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known.
Because I was like, are they doing... At first I was like, maybe it's like a Hitman thing. They're gonna do like a
His parents cut
TV
their
show or
own
something.
rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway.
It's been a while since we've had a James Bond game. Like we had Agent Under Fire, we had Nightfire, we had Everything or Nothing, which was like the only one that was like a third-person action game. But those three were all Pierce Brosnan games, and that was after we had like GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough. They were strictly following the movies for a while, but then they branched off and did like Agent Under Fire and Nightfire and Everything or Nothing, which had Heidi Klum and Willem Dafoe, and they had Richard Kiel back as Jaws, and Pierce Brosnan, of course. Like, that was crazy for its time. And I think Maya did the theme song for Everything or Nothing.
To target.
I mean, yeah, this is the first time in a long time that we're seeing like a third-person action-adventure James Bond game, you know?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
And I mean, given that this is by the makers of Hitman, this is IO Interactive, like, I was kind of concerned. I was both excited that I think they could handle something like this, but I was also concerned that I was like, well, what if they just put James Bond in a Hitman-style game? Like, would that be enough? Would that be exciting? And probably not. Probably not really, but what more will they do with this game? Is it simply just a great story game, or is there going to be something that happens beyond this? Is there going to be additional? Because I mean, that's one thing that IO Interactive likes to do is they like to add on to their games. I mean, ever since Hitman in 2016, they have been. Not only did they make 2 sequels, but they also filled each of those games with tons, years worth of DLC, of new maps, of new assassinations, new enemies, new game modes, new outfits, new weapons. I mean, everything you can imagine. So, I don't know. They really do something cool here.
We're facing a situation.
We gotta
of the
see
utmost
gameplay.
Delicacy. I need
That's
all
what
my
it is.
pieces on the board.
What was that?
I need all my pieces on the board.
Yeah, you got the pickpocket. He did like a scan, but there wasn't really a... And you know what this reminds me of? This is very Splinter Cell right here. Coming up over the overhang here.
The utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces.
It's not
on
letting
the
me
board.
like do my frame by frame like I used to do.
009.
But yeah, several distractions.
Manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it.
This doesn't look like it plays like Hitman at all. So I mean, this is a whole new play style.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect.
Kind of reminds me,
To hell.
if anything, it reminds me of like the Jason Bourne game that came out in the early 2000s, where they didn't get Matt Damon's likeness, but it was like a really solid like action fighting like shooting game.
She's not your friend.
Kind of gives me that vibe.
Asset.
With respect, Mom.
The laser watch. Yeah, Aston Martin. And listen, they're playing the theme from Her Majesty's Secret Service, which is like kind of the black sheep of the Bond films, because George Lazenby was Bond in it, and it was only one movie. It was like kind of weird. Very few actors did that. You know, usually if you were signing up for a Bond movie, you know, you were signing like a multi-movie contract. So deliberate choice in music there. Really intense.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
It looks like it has everything. It's got the adventure, it's got the charm. Everything we need, all the action. And I think it's bold. I think it's bold to create a new Bond instead of, trying to model him after an existing actor.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
So, 2026 though. And then here's what's interesting. We're going to get the classic outfit and Gilded Wraith weapon skin. So the Walther PPK will be gold, I guess. That's really cool. I am looking forward to this. I don't know when this is happening, if it's part of Summer Game Fest or if they're going to have like they're going to drop their own trailer one of these days, but I think we got to see gameplay. This is one where we really have to see gameplay, because all those cinematic moments and small slices of gameplay makes it look really cool. Of course, when you edit it into an awesome looking trailer. But yeah, what does it actually play like when you have it in your hands? I don't know.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Looks cool. Gotta see more. I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, that's those are pretty much the big announcements. And you know, Ghost of Yote looks all right. In this super loud game here, let me mute that. The Marvel fighting game looks really cool too. If we go back, right, I was just gonna roll some of that gameplay in the background. But overall, like a pretty solid showcase. I think it's really good. It started off kind of slow, where they had like all these games. I was like, what are we doing here? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, they were showing like some of the most like weirdest and underwhelming games. But I think, you know, with the Final Fantasy Tactics, you know, enhanced version here, the Ivalice Chronicles, that looks really cool. You know, of course, getting our first glimpse at the IO Interactive James Bond game that they've been working on for a long time. Finally got to see gameplay for Silent Hill F going on from there. I mean, I think we saw some really cool things today and some unexpected ones. So I think that was really good for them. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing the Dune Awakening launch is at 9 a.m. Assuming everything works really well, that's going to be 9 a.m. Central Time. I'll be covering that. Might have some friends jump in and join me. And then later that day, I think my Nintendo Switch will arrive sometime tomorrow. So I'll get the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if I'll be like covering it at all, because we might be busy playing Dune Awakening when my Switch 2 arrives. I'm not sure how all that's going to work, and if I'm going to want to, like, you know, take the time to plug it in. Because, I mean, all we're going to be able to do is play Mario Kart, which is cool and fun, and I'd like to definitely play it. But I think, you know, wait until we get some other games like Donkey Kong and some of the other ones, and we might cover more of. But, you know, I'll play it offline and give some impressions of what the Switch 2 is like. And then, of course, on the 10th, we have Mind's Eye. We have, trying to remember here, a lot of games. Mind's Eye, Space Marine Remastered. On the 13th is The Alters. On the 17th is FBC Firebreak. It's crazy. So we'll go from there. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big one. The stream, I'm going to go ahead, just in case we don't stream anything tonight, because we may or may not hop on some Elden Ring Night Rain, but we might not. Might just get some rest and be prepped for tomorrow. But this stream, when it ends, is going to go ahead and set you up and have you in there where you can turn on notifications for Dune Awakening in the morning, and make sure you join us. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future live streams, and we'll see you in the morning for Dune Awakening.